So in this frying pan I've got 2 carrots, an onion and a couple of chopped garlic cloves, and I'm going to add a small courgette and some chopped fresh basil. Now you don't have to use these things, you can use whatever you like, and they're all simmering away in a kind of a splurp of water and a gluck of olive oil, whatever those measurements are. Most of the water's evaporated actually now, because those carrots have been cooking a while. I'm going to add them. Leave them to cook a little bit. Then I'm going to add a can of kidney beans and a can of chickpeas, just to heat them through, just to mix them in really. I'm just going to wait for that to cook a bit first. And I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. I've got some chopped tomatoes, and I think I might need 2 tins of chopped tomatoes, and some lasagne, just reaching over. Some lasagne sheets in my pot of lasagne sheets. There they are. Organic whole wheat lasagne sheets. Just going to rinse the kidney beans and the chickpeas. I don't know why. Don't quite trust the water they're in the tin. It always looks a bit slimy. That's just me. And there you go. Turn the heat off now. I'm just mixing them in. Bit silly of me, but I've just gone and opened a tin of whole tomatoes instead of chopped, so I'm going to have to chop them up. But in they go anyway. Doesn't look like quite enough liquid in there, so I'm just going to swill in the tin out. About half a tin of water as well. I've also added a bit of salt and pepper to that. Bit of a problem with the dish is I'm going to use all the ones that are deep enough to big, all the ones that are the right size and too shallow. So I think I'm just going to have to do 2 layers of lasagna in a big dish instead of the 3 layers that I wanted to do, but we'll see how we get on. So I'll just put a little bit of water in the bottom of that one, just to make sure there's enough liquid in there to for the lasagna to soak up. And you can put tomato juice in there if you want instead, or some passata. I'm just going to pop those lasagna sheets in there. Don't quite fit, but just overlap them a little bit. Right, now normally I would put half a mixture in and then layer of lasagna, then half a mixture, then layer of lasagna, and then either some tomatoes and cheese on top or some white sauce and cheese on the top. But as I haven't got enough lasagna to do 3 layers, I'm going to put about 3/4 of it in. The other layer of lasagna on. Rather strange because there's 13 pieces of lasagna in the packet, so I've got 1 left over. Don't know why they do that. Maybe they want you to think, oh, I've got 1 left over, I'll have to go and buy another pack. Doesn't work. Oh, this isn't going quite right. It should have been sort of fatter and smaller and more layers, but it's big and flat with only 2 layers, but there's not a lot on the top there, so I'm just going to add some more chopped tomatoes. It's going to be very tomatoey, this. And then on goes some cheese.
You've got internet signal?
And then we'll stick it in the oven.
Yeah, so one, like I know the App Store.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, now as soon as you click. No, so does that mean
There, that
if you
looks
want to go
nice.
onto any site
If you
like
can hear me
well,
above all that.
you have to sign in.
There we go.
Yeah.
We'll
So
stick
like-
that in the oven.
You have to sign in. You have to